Hootie hoo, it's the Sick Show. It is Monday, happy Monday, and it's 5 a.m. and I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been getting myself together for the new year, and I'm on day 3 of the Super Shred diet, and I'm about to make breakfast, and I have an interview today. I'm confident about the interview. It's my final interview for a job, so I'm hoping that I can secure an offer letter and be a slave once again. And by the end of this month, I hope to be 20 pounds lighter. So those are some things that I want to do. So let me get to it.
So for his breakfast, I can have a piece of fruit, and then I can have either yogurt, 2 pieces of toast, a scrambled egg, or a cup of sugar-free cereal. Or can I have an English muffin? Toast and English muffin, I'd rather have that. And then I have to have a cup of green tea, a cup of water. Nothing.
So here's breakfast. And I had a cup of water already. Nice and tasty. I'm glad that, this is only going to be for 4 weeks, but this is because I want to do accelerated weight loss. I do not have to eat like this for the rest of my life. PB Fit, this is peanut butter powder. This is what it looks like after you make it. It is 50 calories, 2 grams of fat, and 2 tablespoons. So I'm putting that on my apple. That's my snack.
I'm rushing around like a chicken with her head cut off. My interview is in 30 minutes. I gotta make some lunch for myself, for the baby boy. I gotta get him ready because I don't know how long the interview is gonna be. I'm partially dressed. My hair isn't done. My hair don't need to be done because it's a phone interview, but I need to have all that stuff done so I can leave out the house as soon as it's done. So that's what I'm rushing around. It's a mess of everything all over everywhere, and I'm going wild. Bye.
So look at the roads. Look at the snow. It's really snowing now. It's officially winter. And I did all that rushing and preparing, and I didn't get the call.
So I know it must be some mistake or whatever, so I'm not worried or tripping. I called the HR guy, because he was, after we got off the call, because first he was like, yeah, we're on the schedule for 10:30. I said, no, 10 will work better. Okay, I was scheduled for 10. I'm going to send you an email confirmation. And he didn't send me an email confirmation, so, that should have let me know. I should have told him that he didn't send an email confirmation, but I didn't realize until today. So I left him a message, and he'll be calling me, but I ain't tripping about that. They're not gonna tell you they're gonna call you for an interview and then not call you. So I'm here at work, right, 20 minutes early. This is my meal, my second meal. I made a smoothie. It's peanut butter, that peanut butter scoop stuff, a little bit of yogurt, unsweetened almond milk, and a banana. It's not frozen, so that's a meal. And then I can have water and tea or something to go with that. So when I get off work, I'll be going to work out. And I'm tired. I'm just tired waking up early. I got some errands to run after work. And I plan to edit some videos.
But I did want to share with y'all before I go into work that, I did something. I was a bitch to somebody some years ago that looked out for me and helped me, and I decided to apologize.
I wrote them a letter, and I'm going to be mailing out the letter today, acknowledging that I was a bitch, apologizing for, acting like a bitch, I was upset. It happened on my mother's birthday some years ago, and it was before I had come back to Cleveland and really dealt with her being gone, because my mom passed away when I was living out in the West, and I saw her 2 months before she passed away, and she needed a kidney transplant and all that, and like in the midst of me moving, like the day that I was on the road, I went and got tested to become a donor for her, because I knew that they were going to call me and say, you were a match and all that. So I went and did the blood test, and I went on the road to California. A month after I was living there or whatever, I got the call and it said I was not a match. So, but you don't think that your parent is going to pass away. You don't think that that's going to happen. And then maybe a month after that, she had a stroke. And then 2 months after that, it was over. So, like, the last time that I saw my mom for real was the day that I was leaving to be on the road, you know, where she was talking and, you know, whatever. You know, I didn't know that that last hug that I gave to my mother, well, that hug that I gave was the last hug and was the last time that I was going to see her like that. So me dealing with it, when I was on the West, I was dealing with it, but it was like I was on vacation. I was away from everybody. I was away from my whole family, but it was just like I was on vacation. It hadn't clicked to me that there would be some people that I would never see again. So one year, you know, it was her birthday, and we were living in Vegas at the time, and we were living in a pool house. We were renting a pool house from an older couple. And we treated them like parents. They treated us like parents. They invited us to family functions. They cooked for us, and they helped us out, gave us rides. I mean, they were like family. And on this particular day, you know, I was kind of getting tired of being mothered by someone that wasn't my mother. I wanted my mother. And I wasn't looking at the situation like the universe you know, you lost your biological mother, but the universe put another mother in place for you when you needed that. And I wasn't looking at it like that. I was looking like, I want my mother. This woman ain't my mother, and this and that. And we were heavy pot smokers back then. And she knew that we smoked pot, and she was cool with it. But then I guess she started smelling it in her granddaughter's room, which was connected to like the pool house, and she asked us not to, you know, smoke it inside. So, or in that room, you know. So she was saying it. She had said it to me, but then she said it to my husband, and I felt that me and her were cool, and she didn't say it to me. So we had started smoking outside. So I guess on my mother's birthday, we decided to go to Olive Garden and get drunk, get wasted. That's what I wanted to do, because I handled my problems back then with pot, alcohol, pills, whatever. You know, I wanted to drown my sorrows away with substances. So I got drunk, and, you know, she was just coming over to say hey to us, give us some watermelon or whatever, and I went clean off on her. I cussed her out. I said a lot of things to her that I shouldn't have said. You know, I was just plain old, flat out disrespectful in the way that, the worst way that you could be disrespectful to somebody that has helped you out and has looked out for you and all of that. And I was so disrespectful that, you know, I was like, we just gonna leave. We'll leave. You can pack your stuff up tonight and leave. So I packed up a bag of stuff, because that's all I could carry. It was a house full of stuff there. And the next day, we got in a taxi, we got on the bus and came back to Cleveland. And that is why, and I left all my stuff, all my shit, all my purses, all my clothes, all my shoes, whatever I could pack in like a backpack, a carry-on bag, and another little bag, or whatever is all I have. And that's all that I've had this time, because I was a bitch. And, you know, I've struggled. You know, when you lose all your stuff, you know, I left all my stuff. That's why y'all don't see me with no fashionable stuff and all that, because I left all my shit in Vegas because I was a bitch. So we found out that, you know, the guy passed away. And, you know, that hurt my heart, too, because, you know, he passed away. I left on bad terms. You know, Sid, my husband, went and apologized to those people. And I know that she probably wanted to talk to me. And I was just so stubborn and bitchy and ignorant. And I was a little girl. And I didn't want to own up to the dumb, ignorant shit that I had done. You know, even, you know, for all of this time that has passed. And I said that I wasn't going to let another year go past without me acknowledging the fact, apologizing, and asking for forgiveness from this woman. Now, she might cuss me out and say, fuck you, fuck your apology, fuck your forgiveness, because you, however many years too late. But at least I have done it. And it was a situation, a time when I got into a fight in school with this guy. And he bloodied my nose. We fought. We dislocated my shoulder. I have to do that another story time. But I wound up seeing this guy. I was walking down the street with my daughter at the time. She was little. She was probably 5 or 6. And let's see, the fight happened in 94. Let's see, I saw him 8 years later. And he saw me. I guess I was walking down the street. He did a U-turn, pulled into the parking lot so he could see me walking past. And he got out the car and he said, you know, I know a lot of time has gone past or whatever, but I just wanted to apologize to you. I ain't no type of guy that, you know, hit on women or do nothing like that. And, you know, I just wanted to apologize. And, you know, we were kids when it happened. We were in high school. He wasn't a boyfriend or nothing like that. It was just somebody, you know, I got into a fight with a boy. I mean, it happens. And let's see, it happened when I was probably about 15 or 16, and then I saw him again in life when I was about 24, and he apologized. And I forgave that man, and I told him that I forgave him. And I never seen him, you know, again. But it did mean something to me that he apologized, you know. So maybe it'll mean something to her that I apologize, you know. I wouldn't have done all of that ignorant stuff if I wasn't drunk and high and, you know, and stuff like that. I would have had more control of my thoughts and feelings. And what I should have done was say, you know, because she was like a mother to me, I should have said, today is my mom's birthday, and I miss her. And I just really need somebody to talk to. You've been like a mother to me, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'm thankful for just having you to even have here in my life to talk to. And that's what I should have did, and that's what I explained in the letter. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like, you know, everybody, sometimes you do stuff in life that you regret, and sometimes you do stuff to people, and sometimes they do deserve it. But the times when you do something to somebody and they don't deserve it, and you were all out wrong for it, become a woman or a man about yourself. Pull your drawers up, swallow your pride, and understand that, you know, you were wrong, and make good with that wrong, however long it might take you to do it. But realize that you were wrong and apologize for it. Maybe the person will forgive you. The universe will forgive you if all else. And, you know, there's one person that's always looking down on everything that we do. It ain't no secrets from God. And God sees, you know, the good that you're trying to make do and make change with. So make that change. Don't be too prideful to apologize and admit when you're wrong. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, and I'm about to go into work. Hootie ho.
It is a brrr day in the neighborhood today. Woo. So I'm off work, and it's always a pleasure. I love this place that I'm contracting for. The people are so nice. It's like a family. So I hope all the sickos had a wonderful day. I am about to head out and go get the family. Weather in Cleveland is bipolar. So y'all saw what it was like when I went to work. It was 4 hours ago. This is what the roads are like now, clear. And snow has melted. Really? Shit. Wow. So I'm in Whole Foods, and C-LUV had the nerve to try to say something to me about my parking. And y'all have seen, for those of you that are new, C-LUV parks anywhere he wants to park and says, fuck these niggas. So I'm in here getting some provolone, dairy-free cheese, and tofurkey. They didn't have the smoked, so we're gonna try it.
It is actually, yeah.
So I'm at the gym, and the gym is packed. So there's some fitness thing going on, so I'm about to hit the treadmill, and which is 40 minutes. Some combination of treadmill and elliptical. That's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I go to the manual. My battery's gonna die. This is the gym. This is how you work. Here we have for almost 15 minutes. This is how you work. Work. So I finished my workout. Way to go. Now I'm ready to go home and eat.